right, we're on to cutting hair. Now, some of this is going to sound really repetitive, but I am going to go through all the steps for each type of haircut. I mean, there's not a lot. It's just cuts with elevation or not elevation. They want you to understand the steps and the different types, which is more for you to study. But understanding the steps is really important for the test. So it was on every single one. So we're going to start with cuts with elevation. So these are things like tapers, fades, layered, or graduated. Those are all cuts with elevation. So first you're going to figure out the suitability of the style and take into consideration the client's face shape and body proportions. You want to look at their hair characteristics in order to plan the haircut. What kind of cutting technique are you going to use? And again, to determine according to the characteristics and the desired results. The cutting tools that you'll need. So things like this is where it comes into play of, are you going to use a razor? Is their hair the right type for that? Are you just going to use scissors or maybe thinning shears, like all those things. So you need to know what tools you need for each cut. Once you've determined all that, you're going to section the hair to achieve control and balance and distribution and desired results. Guidelines are established to determine a starting point and a plan for a cut. Guidelines are followed throughout the hair to achieve a desired form and shape. The client's hair tension is controlled during the cut to achieve evenness in the cut and desired shape. So you want to basically keep the same tension throughout the whole haircut. The length of hair is removed with a cutting tool. The hair is cross-checked to achieve desired results. Moisture consistency is maintained to achieve evenness of a cut. So, different types of hair hold moisture different, and sometimes you could be halfway through a haircut and it could be getting dry. You need to wet it back down to make sure it stays cut evenly, because when the hair dries, it does shrink. So you want to keep that consistent. Your body stance is positioned according to the hair section, and it relates to the cutting technique. So in general, you usually want to be standing in front of your section. And because if you're not, you're going to change the elevation of the hair. Visual elevation is performed for design, shape, and form. Visual evaluation. So, you're going to want to use your mirror a lot for this, and kind of always checking if it's balanced, and then of course measuring when you're finished. So some of the hair characteristics include the weight, shape, natural fall, growth patterns, density, texture, porosity, elasticity, and the overall health and form. Cutting techniques include point cutting, slide cutting, disconnection, or blunt cutting. Cutting tools include conventional shears, razor, texturizing shears, clippers, combs, or clips. Guidelines include interior, perimeter, travel, and stationary. Maintain control. So how to maintain control is combing sections and subsection, applying necessary tension, and holding the hair at the desired angle. So cutting without elevation. So these include like a blunt cut, a solid form, which I never call like that, but it's a one-length haircut, or A-line bobs, or a page boy. So all those same steps again, where you're going to section it and have balance, cut at the right tension, follow a guideline, cross-check it to make sure it's even. And then of course your visual evaluation at the end. And of course, all the same hair characteristics and cutting techniques. Okay, trims, facial hair, and nape hair. So this is the suitability of the style, like depending on the person. So, you know, looking at their face shape and even just the desired results that they're looking for. You're going to, an outline is going to be established to guide the shape of the face, of facial and nape hair. Unwanted lengths of facial hair is removed by holding the cutting tool at an angle required to achieve the desired shape. Unwanted weight lines are eliminated by coordinating cutting tool and comb. So scissor over comb is basically what they're saying. The cutting tool is moved in the opposite direction of hair growth to control the natural growth patterns. Facial and nape hair is checked to achieve evenness and balance. Facial and nape hair perimeters are detailed according to desired results. So the tools that you would be using are shears, like conventional or texturizing, a razor, clippers, trimmers, blades, outliners. Detailing techniques include using inverted trimmers to create sharp lines, using clipper blades by rocking to create a soft fade. That's like where they, you know, they're kind of going up. Laying trimmer blades flat while moving against the skin. And let's see here. So the different things that you're going to be looking for in their skin includes sensitivities, blemishes, and growths. The beard, mustache, and sideburn styles include a goatee, a pencil, handlebar, lamb chops, mutton chops, chin strap, and lumberjack. It'd be great to have a picture of all those. Finishing and grooming techniques include facial hair grooming, eyebrow and ear grooming, stray hair removal, brushing off loose hair. So when I was first learning, one of my first clients was my father-in-law, and I cut his hair, and I didn't cut all in here, and I got attacked with this. I got told not to do that, so I never forgot it again. And I always look at the eyebrows and all this stuff because it's just different for men. And the older they get, the more they need to be taken care of with that. Okay, so removing facial and nape hair with a straight razor. I'd love to have a video of this. I haven't really looked it up, but I'm going to go through the steps because that's what they want you to learn. So you're going to analyze the face and nape to identify any skin characteristics and the contour of the face. A hot towel is applied to soften the facial hair and nape hair. Shaving cream is applied to allow the straight razor to glide on the skin. Skin is pulled taut before using a razor to achieve a clean skin. Pressure is applied on the straight razor at the correct angle in relation to contour. I don't know if they still do this, but back in the day, they used to use balloons to teach how to shave. Because you'd know when you popped it that you did it wrong. Facial and nape hair is detailed by using a straight razor around the perimeter to create a clean and sharp lines. The shaving cream is removed, and then aftershave and moisturizer, I can't talk tonight, it's getting late. Moisturizer is applied to close the pores, avoid infection, and moisturize the skin. Okay, and I already went through all the different styles. Okay, that's it. And then we have one more, and that will be half of the test